Hey, Pat Madaka here with WFMD and Geoff Summerfield. He is here for the Tour de Frederick. So I've read a little bit about you. You're in here for the high wheel race this weekend.
Absolutely, really excited to be here for that. I've been watching it for years on the internet, and to actually be here in Frederick, it's absolutely fantastic. Can't wait for that.
Awesome. So I've read a couple of things about you. First off, and it's one thing I can't help but think about right now, we're out in the heat right now. You don't like the heat?
No, I'm from England. I'm pasty, not used to the heat. Like sort of 75 degrees is a really hot day in England, so this is killing me.
So we're gonna have like 99, I think, during the high wheel race. What are you gonna do to beat the heat?
Drink
a lot of water,
and then I think I'll probably drink some more as well.
So I'd like to offer you a little bit of a gift. We actually have these collapsible water bottles right here. So I'm going to give this to you.
Oh, brilliant!
Oh, there we go.
Fantastic! Look at that.
Thank you for actually getting it into frame.
There you go.
And they'll like hook onto your belt loop too.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. That's anything that helps.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So here's the thing that we kind of have in common. I read I read that you broke both of your elbows in a race, or was that someone else?
No, I've done broken both wrists 4 times, both elbows 4 times, and one leg, all falling off of this. Different times, though, different times.
I broke my right elbow during the last Tour de Frederick during a bad left turn. How did you? So did you? I read these things don't have brakes, right? Is that true?
That's right, no brakes. So what happens when you have your accident? You go over the bars, so you go over the front, and that's how. So what happens? The rear wheel lifts off the ground and tips you off the front that way, because there's no weight. There's no weight on the back.
Okay, so you just kind of take I think is the term header?
A header, exactly. Yeah. And they always hurt.
Yeah. So I guess are you wearing a helmet or?
Wear a helmet. And I wear elbow protectors now as well.
Fantastic. So here's something I read. You live on 8 pounds a day.
That's it. When I'm traveling, yeah.
Yeah, when you're traveling, 8 pounds. I know when you're not off traveling, you're probably not going to keep to that.
That doesn't even cover the beer when I'm not traveling.
So actually, the funny thing is when I was talking to Bob Miller, who you talked to a little bit, the other member of Team Psychobabbles. He said $8, which is a little bit less than 8 pounds a day. What is the most frugal thing that you ate on 8 pounds a day during your trip?
Oh, you have to eat anything. Whatever's there,
and all?
You will eat anything.
So does that mean in this area, would you stop at like a Dollar General or any of those kind of things?
Absolutely.
To try?
Yeah. Dollar stores or pound stores at home or anywhere that's cheap. You get cheap foods. You can't be fussy with your food. But it's more, it's the drinking water, that's the thing. Because when you're in the hot countries, obviously, as you know, in this kind of heat, then you're drinking gallons of water, and sometimes you have to pay for it in countries because you can't drink. Although I have a water filter, sometimes you just have to buy the water, so that can be a bit expensive sometimes.
Do you have get a gallon jug? Does that make it a little bit hard to balance on this thing if you're carrying that much water?
Yeah, for this, on my touring bike, I have multiple, about 6 or 7 different bottle holders all over the bike because I can't carry one big jug because there's nowhere to carry it.
Okay.
So it's all small ones.
And this is a bike, and let me try and get a little bit more in the frame. This selfie idea of mine is less. So you built this yourself. You used to build F1 engines?
Yes. Spent 5 years working in Formula 1 building the engines. So, come from a motor racing background.
So did you have kind of like an eat, pray, love moment where you're like, I want to get out of this, I want to do... What led to high wheel racing?
Yeah, well, it's a bit of an evolution. It came when I first started working for myself, building racing engines. Of course, suddenly becoming self-employed, had no money. I wanted to have a holiday that year, so I decided to cycle to Amsterdam and had an old pre-war BSA bicycle, which I used. Loved it, had a bit of an epiphany. And this is how I'm going to see the world on a bicycle.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And the silliest thing I could think of to make was a penny farthing. And then I made one, had a website, and it evolved, and people wanted to buy them. So I did less engines, more bikes, until I just did bikes.
Awesome. That's fantastic. So I guess final question for you. As I said, I'm going to ask you 5 quick questions. Number 5, do you ever ride a normal bike?
I do. Living in London, just the practicalities of it. You can ride a penny farthing in London, but the practicalities of zooming around, being happy to leave it somewhere. I've got a normal bike, but I say it's a 1920s single speed thing with rod brakes. So that's my modern bike.
Well, thank you so much for your time. You're also going to be interviewed on the air with Mid-Maryland Live in a little bit as well.
Fantastic.
So thank you so much. I guess I'll see you tomorrow during your talking tomorrow at Carrabba's, right?
That's it. Yep.
All right, Carrabba's.
At the airport hangar.
At the airport.
At the airport hangar.
At the
Sorry.
airport hangar, yes.
Oh, whoops.
At the airport hangar. Yes. So there to the talk tomorrow and then the race on Saturday.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.